One thing that we don't talk about enough when we talk about God's covenant with Abraham is the toll that it took on Sarah. Yeah, it's cool that God established his people through Abraham's lineage, but Sarah had to carry that lineage for 9 months. 90-year-old Sarah had to carry that lineage for 9 months. Let me say it again. 90-year-old Sarah, 90 years old. Now, I've seen the process up close about 3 times. I say about 3 times as if I wasn't there. It was approximately 3 times. No, I've seen the process up close 3 times. And the last time that my wife went through the process of pregnancy, she was in her mid-30s. I'm not going to say exactly what age because I won't be here for the next video. So she was in about her mid-30s, and here we are, almost 10 months later. My son's almost 10 months old at the recording of this video. Here we are almost 10 months later, and her body's still recovering. So 90-year-old Sarah probably went to her deathbed, never fully recovered from the pregnancy of Isaac. It's wild. 90 years old. 90 years old. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but God did some cool things. God did some cool things with the human body and designing the human body. One of the things that he did is that he designed the female body in such a way that when a woman becomes pregnant, she's getting ready for pregnancy, her anatomy changes a little bit. The way her body works changes a little bit. I can't imagine that 90-year-old Sarah had the ability for her anatomy to change. I mean, at that things were pretty fixed. It was pretty structured. Bones were starting to brittle. The flexibility was gone. Skin was getting thin. 90-year-old Sarah's body wasn't going to change. You know how like a woman's hip widens a little bit so that the baby can come out? 90-year-old Sarah's hips weren't going to widen so the baby come out. Matter of fact, if she didn't need a hip replacement before Isaac, she definitely needed one after Isaac. It was over. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. 90 years old. 90 years old. Then on top of that, after baby's born, she had to do the mom things that baby had to do. I don't even want to think about how Isaac got fed. My mind's not going there. But I'm thinking about the fact that she had to change Isaac's diapers if they had diapers back then. I don't know. Maybe they just let babies everywhere. I don't know. It's kind of how my son does. He gets the walls everywhere. But you got to think about it, because even if that's what she was doing, she was changing diapers or wraps or whatever, putting little tea leaves on little baby Isaac. But she also had 100-year-old Abraham, so she probably was getting ready to do the same thing for him. So here she is putting little bamboo wraps around Isaac, and she's over there turning around putting bamboo wraps around Abraham. They didn't have the pens back then. 90 years old. It's wild. Doing the things that she had to do to keep the family together, to make the family successful in the eyes of God, in the plans of God. That's what moms do. That's what moms do. And yet, here she is in the Bible. We talk about her. We, like I said, we don't talk about her enough. Not getting the credit, not getting the acknowledgement that she deserves. And to this day, our moms, they do all this hard work and they don't get the credit. They don't get the acknowledgement that they deserve. So here I am on Mother's Day 2021 saying, Sarah, I acknowledge you. Thank you for your part in God's covenant. And to all my moms, I acknowledge you. Thank you for all the hard work that you do to get us here, the work that your body has to go through to get us here, the changing of the diapers, the late nights, the changing of your bones and your anatomy and all of that stuff just to get here. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day from the ADD Christian.